Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel and tap the notification bell. I'd appreciate it majorly. So there was a deputy involved shooting last night, overnight, at around 6 p.m. in LA, a section of LA, Gardena, I believe it's called. And this young man, Andres Guardado, was shot and killed, by a deputy. And I mean, the details are definitely not clear exactly why this happened. He was working as a security guard for a business, an auto body shop, last night around 6 p.m. when, according to the lieutenant who gave a briefing after the incident, and obviously the family's terribly upset. There's footage of the family engaging a large group of officers, was shouting back and forth, separated by crime scene tape, basically demanding answers, and their loved one is dead, and wanted to know why this, what happened. So, I mean, the lieutenant who gave a briefing basically described, and I'll read through it just so I get it straight, that deputies were patrolling the area when they spotted the young man out in front of the business, and he wasn't wearing his security uniform for whatever reason. I don't know how long he's been working as a security guard for this business, Freeway Auto Body Shop. Even though the name of the business up there isn't Freeway Auto Body Shop, many times Google satellite images are dated by a year or more. So. But he wasn't wearing his security uniform, but he was working as a security guard for this business, as well as he had another security guard job and was going to school. I think I just showed you his picture right there. He looks really young there, but I think he's only 18. So I think that's a date. I don't think that's a dated photo. I think that's a current photo of him. Apparently when he saw the deputies, and I don't know if he recognized them as deputies or what, but he pulled his weapon and then took off. The business owner who spoke to reporters after the incident basically said he got scared and panicked and just took off. And then the deputies pursued him down this alleyway. It says he went down the business southbound, which this direction is southbound. We're basically upside down if you pull this back and look at a large picture of LA. Northbound is behind us. So, and then somewhere in this alleyway between the businesses, the shooting occurred. That's pretty much all that's stated. So I don't know if there's surveillance footage. I would think there is between these businesses, even if the Freeway Auto Body Shop doesn't have surveillance footage. You would think that a neighboring business may have surveillance footage. I don't know if the body cams were on for the officers that were involved in the shooting and so forth. I don't know how many deputies. I'm assuming two. The altercation or the afterward where you saw many officers. I mean, by that time there's probably 12 or more officers there. Sort of shouting back and forth with the family members. Who are obviously upset, and that's still shots of it. But there's video of it right here, and then I'll read through the description that the lieutenant gave. So the lieutenant describes the altercation, and it's very unspecific. I'm sure there's going to be more to come on this story. So the authorities said deputies from the Compton Sheriff's Station were patrolling the area when the deputies spotted the man. When the man saw the deputies, he allegedly pulled a handgun. Deputies observed the individual, at which point he observed the deputies. Lieutenant Charles Calderaro said during a briefing, the individual then produced a handgun and began running southbound away from the deputies through businesses nearby. The man began running away from deputies, and at some point during the encounter, a deputy-involved shooting occurred. Deputies engaged in a short foot pursuit between the two businesses. At some point, deputies contacted the suspect, and that's when the deputy-involved shooting occurred. The suspect was pronounced dead at the scene. No deputies were injured. A gun was recovered. Calderero said AIR-7 HD captured video that showed what authorities allege was the weapon. I don't know what that is. The AIR-7 HD captured video, is that from their body cam? I'm assuming it is, you know. Calderero said the suspect was not wearing a security guard uniform at the time deputies saw him, and they did not have information regarding his occupation. Calderero also said one deputy fired their weapon. It was not known if Guardado, Andres Guardado, the 18-year-old kid or young man, shot his weapon. So, I mean, that's it. That's all the description is, and I think, you know, that leaves a lot of questions wide open. You know, why did they fire the weapon, to starters? And I don't know why the boy or why the young man took off running when he saw the deputies in the first place. He just, I mean, the owner of the business said he just got scared and ran. You know, was he running back to the business to basically inform, you know, people that he works for, older people there, you know, tell them, and before he got to that, to do that, that's when this happened, possibly, but I don't know. I guess we'll find out if there's more video, you know, of it. But it's obviously a shame, and he, you know, by all accounts, the owner of the business said he has a clean record, that you know, he's going. They said he's going to school. He has 2 security jobs, and you know, they said they recently hired a security guard for the business because of tagging and other things. I had to look up tagging. It sounds to me like it's just basically, you know, like gangs marking their territory, but with graffiti and stuff like that. So I don't know. You know, it's a shame, and a lot of unknowns there. And that's the story there, man. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I will see you in the next video. Later, man.